Canes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains, of all the catches he's made, can he reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jesse?
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of his success in the first half of the year. His team is winning a lot of games. It's about championships, but this guy has an opportunity to win the Heisman Trophy. He's a big part of his team's success.
No doubt, and the whole field's slanted towards stopping him. But he's been that good through the first part of the season. Can it continue? Against better competition and championship moments, that will decide whether he wins the Heisman.
Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here. Makes the grab, is the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Yeah, he's not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Trying to get behind the defense. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. What a nice job to get through the progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike.
And it's in there for a touchdown. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability in that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
So Miami's offense will go to work for the first time today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Here's the handoff. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He might want another play. That's reeled in. It's great. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. And he's got it in the end zone.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. First play of the period will be a second down. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Canes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Hodges. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Canes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still right. Brings it to the open. No one's going to get it. Touchdown. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They'll ride Davis here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. The screen, and watch out. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Hurricanes send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Here's the pressure. With the catch, it's Barnhart.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually unguarded.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down. The play action fake. Looking left. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Here's first and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Big guy smells it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. Let's it fly. And it'll be a touchdown.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. It's a draw. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Canes racing to the line in a hurry up. Going to take a shot on second and short. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Lowers those pads. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Rushes on him. Gets it to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Hurricane! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Durbin.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Hauls it in. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he loves to fire down the field. He's got it down the left. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind. Explosive play you want to build on. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. Extending the play. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. He's just chasing other defense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Makes the grab outside. It's Williams. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They're looking to throw on second and short. Can hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. To the ground with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I can't stop. I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Canes will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Using his feet to buy time. Caught near the sideline, it's Bray.
How about the running back showing you a little agility, baby? A little toe tapping on the sidelines. He looked like a wide receiver. Make sure he kept his feet in bounds, makes the catch, gets some positive yards.
Quick strike to the feet. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Stepping to the right. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going for 6. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 4 punts are ready, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Hurricanes will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Now on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's great. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football. Now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback. And right now, this defense has
a shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback moving. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Sure hands, it's Parker. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Boy, the defense clamped down on that 3rd down completion and didn't allow him to get forward at all.
You're right, Reese. Looked like they were anticipating a quick throw, and you saw...
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab. He's got a first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game, so maybe they can find some kind of a...
Deep shot for the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down comes. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's shot.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it. But some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Flips it out in the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give and tick, 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 tick. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball in the... Keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, David. And that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed, that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. Off play action. Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now on first down from the 30. Here we go. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got
some room, and to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And we knew this offense was good, man, but seeing it in person, like, now I understand why they're a top 10 offense. Week in, week out, so many different ways to hit you from so many different angles. Undefeated still. Still an undefeated squad moving forward with all of their dreams in front of them.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to run it. It's Murray. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down in 2nd and 9. Completes the shuffle pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Hunt is on its way. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to